it's 318 subclause 3 and 31336 subclause.
Yes, madam.
I am 73 years old, my lords.
Does not absolve you from offense. Offense ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ?
Offense ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, my lords, like I have, respondent number 2 is my second daughter, and petition number 2 is my first daughter, my lords. My husband passed away on 17/3/2000. My husband passed away on 17/3/2015, my lords. And respondent number 2 left to Singapore in December 2009. From December 2009 to mid of January 2016, I and my husband were staying at my daughter's, that is respondent 2's house, and taking care of her property and paying all the property tax. And also she used to compel us to repair the house, which my husband did, my lords. Later on, after my husband passed away, I was residing there, my lords. In the month of January 2016, she sent some broker saying that, Amma, please do signature on all the papers wherever your signature wherever this guy says. So according to her instruction, I have signed the papers. I don't know who has signed the affidavit of the respondent number 2, even petitioner number 2 also, my lords. Petitioner number 2 is not aware of this transaction at all, because petitioner number 2 is staying with her husband and in-laws in her house. So later on, my respondent number 2, my daughter, she threw away from the house, my lords. And
Whose
I
house?
was constrained from her house. And I was constrained to stay in the house built by my husband in the year 1949, my lords. So she has initiated the original suit 5900, partition suit 590024 on 17/8/2004, my lords. So here, my lords, after filing this suit, she has been harassing me in one or the other way, my lords. Adu nan ira mane bandu 45 varshadu old, my lords. I have produced the photographs of the house also, conditions of the house also. And respondent number 2 is living in Singapore. She owns 2 houses and she is a qualified engineer. I am 10th past, my lords. And recently, my lords, here I am filing this memo.
ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ?
She has taken stay.
In which petition?
In OS, my lords.
OS.
She has taken stay on even my pension account, my lords. Now I have, ನನಗೆ ಏನು ದುಡ್ಡ ಇಲ್ಲ, my lords, ಇವಾಗ ಬದುಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಮಗಳ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ her old age in-law is staying along with her, where I am not able to live. I was leading my life respectfully in this old house. Even she has brought the stay. Now I am left with no money and suffering to stay, my lords. With all these grievances, just nan 10th pass ಆಗಿರೋದು, ನನಗೆ ಇದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್
ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಮೇಡಮ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಇದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಏನನ್ನೋದು ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಫೋರ್ಜರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹರಾಸ್ಡ್ ಮೀ ಎ ಲಾಟ್, ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್.
ಹೌದು, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಇರೋದೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೆರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Kindly look into the photographs, sir, my lords. Also in original suit, my lords. Just one more submission, my lords. In original suit also, she has in page number 57, my lords. You can see even she has claimed my jewelry. Nan my mele hakira odvenu saha hakidare, my lords. And she know, and in OS, my lords, you can see that she has stated all the FDs or anything which were in the names of my husband. She know everything. I don't know about this documents at all. She has taken away all the documents. ಯಾವ್ದು ಇವಾಗ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ, ರಿನಿವಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನವ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಕರೆದ್ರು, ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದೀನಿ, ಅದ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಿದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅಲಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, my lords. See the atrocity she has done to me, my lords. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ, my lords, to mediation ಅಂತ ಕರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು they are not turning up, my lords. They are making me to wait in the mediation center. Yesterday also I had gone. They have not turned up, saying one or the other reason. They are harassing me like this, my lords. I am very innocent in this, for whatever the document, whatever the transaction has happened.
Yes, sir.
The issue only boils down to one particular document.
Mike.
My lords, the issue only boils down to one particular document, which has been produced to the statement of objections, annexure R2, my lords.
Very good.
Whereas my father expired in 2015.
Hmm.
There comes to be a certain amount of assets that he has left behind. One pertains to two properties, one which property already my mother has sold in 2024 without even obtaining any signatures or anything from me.
Amale.
The second property, what happens is she's gone and got the entire property transferred into her name. Now she has produced certain documents to
Whose
the
name, sir?
to her name.
Mother's name.
Yes.
ಇನ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು sir?
My lords, I am entitled to that share, my lords.
ಬರ್ಲಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ.
Yeah,
Yes.
my lords.
Anything else, sir?
No, my lords, it's very, the document is right in front of my
Very good,
lordship.
sir. Yes.
Annexure R2, my lords,
I will permit malicious prosecution to be initiated by the mother against you now.
My lords,
That is going to be the order.
No, my lords, my lordship could kindly look
Yes,
into
sir.
this document.
Yes.
My lords, in the passport, I was not even present in India.
Anything else,
No,
sir?
my lords, 1 minute. My lords, the document that has been produced, my lords, and annexure R2 clearly states that when this document came to be executed, my signature which is present there, I was not even in India. From 2009, I'm residing in Singapore, my lords.
Very good, sir.
My entire passport details have been given.
Absolutely.
Now, what comes to here is there is about 1.5 crores of FT amount which has been left by my father.
Yes.
There are two properties, my lords. Now, my mother goes and gives an affidavit of declaration impersonating my signature saying that I have permitted her to get the Kata exchange in her name. Now, this is what is the issue that stands at large. I have filed an OA suit. If my lordship, if it comes to the concept that I have not been taking care of my mother, my lordship would kindly peruse exhibit R8, my lords, at page number 51. From the year 2018 onwards, financially I've been supporting my mother. It is
Very
not
good.
that I am not derived from that obligation of not supporting my
Oh,
mother.
great daughters.
No, my
Yes.
lords, the only issue is when my sister and my mother conspicuously tried to get some document executed, infringed only for the purpose of deriving me of the assets which particularly belongs to me, that is where the issue crops up. Well, this is very preliminary stage. It's a premature stage. Let the documentation go for any kind of a forensic investigation to show that the signature is mine. The only defense what they have adopted is they say that the document was sent to my house. They asked me to sign it. I have signed it at the instigation of respondent number 2. Well, as I'm not even completely aware of it. Only after I file my original suit in seeking partition, I come to know that the property has been transferred to my mother's name. Under what? Under a document which they claim that I have signed. There was no necessity for me
Mother
to
is
sign.
entitled to get it, sir.
She's entitled, my lords. We are not denying the share that she's entitled. In the partition also, I have claimed only 1/3 share. But that does not give her the rights to infringe my signatures and get the
Absolutely.
entire property transferred into her name.
Anything else, sir?
No, my lords,
Yes.
there is a clear document which needs to go for an
Absolutely.
investigation, my lords.
The-
I say
yes,
that
sir.
leaving all the other merits outside, my lords,
Yes,
I
sir.
say a document has been created, it's been fabricated.
Very good, sir.
My sign is appear on it, which I have not signed. Well, there is a motive in that to say that the
Absolutely.
property had to be sold.
Absolutely.
Let that go for an investigation, my lord. Let them approach this court after a charge sheet is filed.
Perfect.
This is a very preliminary stage, my lord.
Very good, sir. Yes.
Even my laws, I had gone
Anything
to
else,
human
sir?
rights also, in elderly helpline also, my lords. No,
No,
I
it's-
did
there
not
is
get
1
any
crore
help
50
anywhere,
lakhs
my
of
lords.
Fixed deposit.
And it is
Singapore,
there
sir.
only, it is
Stay in
laying there
Singapore.
only,
My
my
lords.
lords.
Yes.
My lord, there was 1 crore 50 lakhs.
Sitting in
laying there
Singapore,
only,
you're-
my lords.
don't try to interfere here.
No, my lords, when there is a document in which
We'll
I've got
see,
a
sir.
share in
We'll
that
see,
property,
we'll-
a sign has been given to the extent the Kata could be transferred.
Yes.
There's a document before your lordship. Let
Yes.
that go for an investigation, my lords. My
Absolutely.
lordship
Very
will
good,
get to know
sir.
what is
Very
the
good, very good.
actual.
I will
truth
direct
behind it.
investigation into the complaints that are registered by the mother against you now.
My lords.
That I'm going to write
Yes,
now.
my lords. The only intimation
definitely
there
I'm going to
was,
write.
I was trying to intimate and
No,
say that
that's
this
enough.
case is
Why
pertaining.
crime is not registered against the daughter? I will
My
now
lords, there
take
is no
them to
ingredients
task.
of crime.
No
She's-
problem,
No,
sir.
my lords, what she says is this is an counter blast to the complaint which I have
Correct, sir.
given.
Let that also be investigated
My lords,
into.
let this also be investigated.
No.
What I'm saying is, no, my lords, there is a document which is there before my lordship. Please consider
Anything
it,
else,
my
sir?
lords. My lords, be considerate of the fact that
Anything
there is
else,
a
sir?
document which we say that the entire allegation in that document is that there is no signature pertaining of mine which exists there. My lords, that has to be looked into, my lords. Of course, the mother and the daughter relationship is bound and it is binding. But my lords, please give it at least at the stage where an investigation could be conducted
And
by
you
respondent
want,
number 1.
the acts of crime to divide it? We'll see, sir. Yes.
My lords, there is a
ಸುಮ್ನೆ
prima
ಮಾತ್ರ-
facie material which is existing.
Actions
my
speak louder than words, sir. ಮಾತಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
My lords, it's not about that. All that I'm trying to say is there's a document, my lords, in which I'm saying I
I
was
think
not even in India.
more
when
I
the
hear
document-
about, more I hear about this, I'll impose costs now. Yes.
My lords, I've even produced
The
passport
petitioner
copies.
is petitioners are accused 1 and 2 are before the court calling in question the registration of a crime in crime number 182 of 2025, registered by the daughter of the first petitioner and the sister of the second petitioner. They heard so and so. The facts enumerated are as follows. The petitioner is the wife of one Vasantarangan, who dies in the year 2015, is it?
Yes,
Yes,
my
my
lords.
Who dies in the year 2015, leaving behind two daughters and several properties or fixed deposits, as the case would be. The mother obviously was entitled to the properties that were left by the husband, unless it was separately bequeathed. The petitioners are said to have created certain documents which comes to the knowledge of the second respondent complainant, who does not reside in India but resides in Singapore, married and resides in Singapore. On allegedly coming to know of creation of certain documents, a complaint comes to be registered on 22/10/2025 from Singapore, communicated to the jurisdictional police of certain alleged fraudulent transactions, unauthorized transfer of the khata in the name of the mother of the properties that belonged to the father. The police has issued certain notices to the petitioner, and all of this same time either
ಹೌದು my lords.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ
Civil
Civil
suit
suit
to
is before, my lord.
17/8,
2024.
before the
2024.
registration of the complaint, this very complainant has instituted a civil suit in OS 5900 seeking partition of the property, and on the same breath and for the same reason or on the same grounds has set the criminal law into motion as observed herein above. The registration of the crime has driven the petitioner's mother and the daughter, the mother and the sister of the complainant, before this court in the subject petition. This court has granted an interim order of stay to protect interim order of stay, and the same is in operation even today. The respondent has preferred an application seeking vacation of the interim order, and therefore the matter is heard. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, the mother and the sister, would contend that the complainant sitting in Singapore is wanting to influence the police here and has created complete harassment or left the mother in the lurch. At every stage she has been harassed and takes this court through the photographs of certain people stalking the house, or the person stalking the house, or the police interfering with the possession of the mother, notwithstanding the fact that she is 73 years old. And insofar as the sister is concerned, the learned counsel would submit that she has nothing to do with with the allegations, as she is married and resides elsewhere. So therefore, for the sake of property which the mother was entitled to in law, the daughter has created serious problems to the mother, and would therefore submit that if this is permitted to be continued, it would become an abuse of the process of the law. The learned HCGP, however, would submit that if this court would permit investigation, they would investigate into the matter and file their final report as the case would be. I have given my anxious considerations notes. The afore narrated facts are not in dispute. Are not in dispute, or rather a matter of record. The first petitioner is now a septuagenarian. The second petitioner is about 50 years. The two have a relation with the complainant. The relation is that the complainant is the daughter of the accused number 1, sister of accused number 2. The tussle now is with regard to the property or the fixed deposits or even the gold that is left with the mother, the first petitioner, accused number 1, which comes to her on the death of the father, the husband, one Vasantarangan, on 17/3/2015. The desire for taking the property crops up all these problems. The complainant who did not reside then nor that does reside now in the shores of this nation, sitting at Singapore, institutes a suit in OS 5900 of 2024. The prayer in this suit is as follows. The items sought to be partitioned in the suit is for partition. The items sought in the partition is as follows, page 52 to 59. This suit is pending adjudication before the concerned court. After the institution of the suit comes the impugned crime. The crime is registered on the score that the mother has taken kata in her name on the death of her husband. It is obvious in law that she would be entitled to. Nonetheless, the unauthorized transfer of kata is projected to become a crime by registering one on 23/2/2025. The complaint reads as follows, page 17 to 19. After the complaint begins the harassment to the mother. The mother fouls cry of goons coming near her house and the police repeatedly harassing her, complains it to the commissioner Kotter complaint. Complains it to the police commissioner on 23/10/2025. The complaint reads as follows, page 92 to 95. The daughter does not keep quiet. Again, appears to have spoken to the police and created a ruckus near the residence of the petitioner, the accused number 1, the mother. Therefore, the petitioner then calls up the elders' helpline. The call recording reads as follows, page 100. Not stopping at that, the petitioner, accused number 1, also complains to the Karnataka State Human Rights Commission on the strength of the photographs that are produced along with the complaint. Even then, nothing is done. What the police would do is only investigate into the complaint of the second respondent complainant, which the police ought not to have registered the crime even, as the issue was purely civil in nature. Civil suit was pending. A partition is pending. Partition of the property is sought for before the concerned court. It is unnecessarily the police poke its nose into the affairs of a family in a partition and create this problem. That too between the aged mother and the daughter who is wanting the share of a property. If the daughter is wanting the share of the property, it is rightly so before the concerned court in OS 5900 of 2024. Intimidating the mother or the second daughter for parting with the property by registering the crime cannot be countenanced. It is a fit case where the mother must be permitted to initiate proceedings for malicious prosecution against the daughter for having harassed the 73-year-old mother with the support of the police in registering a crime which on the face of it is purely civil in nature. I leave it open to the discretion of the mother if the mother is wanting to initiate malicious prosecution against the daughter, while these proceedings cannot be permitted to stand even for a minute. Therefore, the allowed cost.
Obliged.